Hey guys, alright, so we're back with some no-gi. Now, what I'm going to show you right now, it's called the 5-finger guillotine. It's a very quick choke to get, and it's very, very powerful. Alright, let me show you how this looks. So, let's say I was with my opponent right now, and I snapped down his head. Now, there's a lot of ways that we can get into this. We're not going to go over the setups right now. You'll learn that when you're here. But I just want to show you the submission. Let's say, just for instance, right now, that I snapped my opponent's head down into my armpit. So I snapped him down, covered it with my armpit, and now I'm going to go for the choke. Just as an example of a setup that we would use to get there. Now, for the actual guillotine, let me show you how it looks. That's it. Very simple. Now, let me just break this down for you. Alright, number one, we're going to go for a snap. So I'm going to club his head down. Alright, I'm going to club it down towards my armpit. Step one, club it down to the armpit, cover. Step two, take a fist, alright, and I'm going to take that fist and I'm going to put it right in the side of his neck, just like this, right on his artery. So fist in the artery. Next, step three, these 5 fingers right here are just going to wrap on top of between like grabbing my hand and my wrist. So 5 fingers on top, wrapping on top. Next step, elbows together, hips up. That's it. Really, really quick tap out, all right? So again, step one, club, cover with the armpit. Step two, fist in his neck, right on his artery. Step three, 5 fingers, wrapping on top, elbows together, press in, and get the tap out. Sorry about that. See, it's very effective, all right? So now, make sure now when you're doing it with your partner that you also be aware that you're not doing it too hard, right? And it doesn't take a lot of pressure. It's a very, very quick choke. Now, let's go over the mistakes real quick, all right? So, mistake number one, if you club, make sure you don't just club, I want to make sure you cover. So you're going to club and cover, right? You can't just do one without the other. Mistake number two, if you take your fist and you put it like on top, or you just miss the artery that you can see right here, then it's not going to be that effective, all right? Mistake number three, if I use 3 fingers on top, or just like pinky on top, and these are curled up here, it's not going to be as effective. So make sure you're wrapping 5 fingers right here. Look at my hand, 5 fingers, just like that. And then make sure those elbows are coming in and hips up, and it's going to tap them out. All right, guys. So the next technique that we're going to look at is one of my all-time favorite techniques. It's the rear naked choke from the back, but specifically a really cool setup in order to how to get this on an opponent that already knows that you're trying to choke them. All right, stay tuned.